Hello, welcome to Trevena Cross. I get a lot of people asking what they can put on Cornish walls, and also a lot of it's in flower at the very moment. The osteospermums are in flower everywhere, so they're all flowering. So a lot of people ask, what can I put on a Cornish wall? We do quite a few different. You start off with, you've got the ones that are flowering at the moment is all the different types of osteospermum. This is Tresco purple, but there's like white ones, there's off-white ones, off-pink ones, quite a collection. They're all fairly hardy, you know. I've had some of them gone through -8, some gone through about -5, but on the general they're pretty tough. But these will cover a whole square metre in a matter of a season. So they're the ones for covering your wall. Just make sure the weeds are free. You've got a weed-free wall to begin with. And whatever you do on a wall, especially now we haven't had much rain this spring, you must make sure they're well watered. Those walls will dry out really quickly, so they must be kept watered if you want to get them established at this time of the year. But there's osteospermum. The other one we do is we do an awful lot of these. We do these in red. I think we've got loads of purples, whites. These are the perennial mesembryanthums. These will be starting to flower very soon all over the hedgerows. That's usually the time when everybody comes in wants to buy them, obviously. But yeah, we do those. But those are in packs, actually. We do those in packs. So you're getting 6 plants for £3.10. So it's not expensive as you think to fill your wall up. The other one that everybody asks for is a Rigoron Profusion. It has changed its name, but we'll stick to Profusion, it's easier to pronounce. There's this one here. This one seeds up everywhere as well. This one will seed up onto walls and just cover the wall completely. There's a church in Helston, I think it's St Michael's Church. It's all over the side of the wall there, and it sort of self-seeds. So if you want something that's going to spread, go into nooks and crannies, that's the one. It's asked for quite a lot. It's one we do quite a few of every year, like, you know, that one there. Also, you've got different things. You've got alpine pinks. Bear in mind, though, that these will only spread sort of probably about this much. You know, they're not going to get massive. They're only going to be quite small, but a different time, a different flowering time, and lovely perfume flowers on them. And then around the corner here, we have, almost down here, obviously. There's obviously lots of things on the bench that you can use as well. On the alpine bench, you've got things like campanulas. You've got helianthemums. That's another one that's fantastic, like the rock roses. It's all basically plants that will survive the drought in the summer, but you must, like I say, I must emphasize that you must keep them watered to get them started in the first place, otherwise they'll shrivel up in no time. And then round here you've got even more stuff. You've got different range of armerias. Basically sea pinks. You've got whites, you've got small ones there. They will make a nice tuft of about sort of, you know, about that sort of wide, the biggest ones. We've even got variegated ones here as well. Some of these other ones are a bit smaller, about this sort of size. If you want the fast stuff, then stick to osteospermums and mesems. Got more mesems here. This is the other one everybody asks for, is this one. This is another Rigoron, but this is a Rigoron Sea Breeze. This little chap here, this one will cover at least a couple of square yards. It's as fast, and it covers just as much area as the osteospermum, so it's a great one for covering your wall. And last but not least, if we can follow us round through the trolleys here, the one we've got on special at the moment is this one. This is very similar to the Lampranthus, the perennial mesembryanthums. Basically, perennial mesembryanthum means everything from Lampranthus to Delospermas, thousands of different varieties basically. But these ones are particularly hardy. Now this is a complete bargain, this one. This is Delosperma Sun Tropics. We've got them in about 6 different colours. Apparently they're supposed to be really, really hardy, so they reckon down to about -10, which is pretty good, because normal Lampranthus will probably only be about -5, 6, that sort of thing. These ones here, and also don't forget, all these succulents will all go well by the sea. So if you've got a wall by the sea, this is the job. This one's in about 6. I think we've got 6 or 8 different colours of these. But what we've done with these is they were about £3.50. We are now doing them for the mad price of £2 each if you buy 5 or more. So absolute bargain. We just sold a load to, I think, the National Trust for St Michael's Mount there a minute ago. So they are great seaside plant, and they flower a lot longer as well. If you notice on here, you've got buds coming out all the time, whereas the Lampranthus might only go on for about about a month, I suppose, tops. These seem to keep on going quite for a long time, so well worth looking out for. They're in amongst the bedding plants, and you can mix them if you want to with 1 litre patio plants as well to get the £2 price, but well worth looking out for. Okay, thanks very much, and I shall see you next week.